Hello everyone, welcome back. For this month's monthly beauty favorites and fails video, I decided to switch things up a little bit. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 and bottom 5 products that I tried in September. Being that it is my job to test out new makeup and compare new products to older products, I try a lot of products throughout the month. And I did just put up my testing hot new makeup video the other day. And normally I don't like to do these videos so close together, but it's just the way it worked out this month. So you will be seeing a couple of products actually in my bottom 5 that if you watch that video, you won't be surprised to see them in the bottom 5. And another reason why I kind of wanted to do the video this way is that when I talk about my fails, sometimes I struggle to actually call them fails because I feel like just because they didn't work for me, it doesn't mean that they're not going to work for someone else beautifully. So if I just call them my bottom 5, I'm not really saying that they're terrible. It's just that if I were to rank every product I tried, those would be in the bottom 5. All right, I'm going to start with my top 5. And in at number 5 is a body care product. I feel like I don't really speak that often about body products, but when I saw someone on TikTok talking about this brand being French, apparently it was created by the actress Ashley Tisdale. She was raving about the body mist, the cashmere vanilla body mist. She said it smelled better than any high-end fragrance she had ever tried. She was just going on and on about how incredible it was. So of course, myself and tons of other people in the comments, we were like, oh my God, heading over to the Target app right now. So I did, and they were sold out. No stores around me had any in stock. They also appeared to be sold out online. But what they did have in stock was this body wash. So I was already placing a Target pickup order, and this big bottle, which is 14 fluid ounces, is only $10.99. It is a clean formula. It's paraben-free, sulfate-free, cruelty-free. It's infused with oat extract and niacinamide, and it does come in several other scents. But I decided to choose the one that this content creator I saw was raving about, which again is the cashmere vanilla. This is soothing and comforting, and she was not wrong. This smells amazing. Now, we all know fragrance is very personal, and I was a little bit skeptical when I ordered it because I have ordered fragrances that other people have loved or body products, and then I get them home and I smell them and I just don't like them at all. But this, I love. I am absolutely crazy about it. I love how it lathers. I love how it lingers. I can sniff my skin 8-10 hours later and I can still smell this on there, and it just smells so good. I feel like once I get my hands on the body spray, if I use these two together, I won't even have to wear a fragrance. But I also love how it makes my skin feel. My skin feels very soft and smooth and hydrated. And I think I'm going to physically go in to a Target store so I can smell all the other scents. But I know for certain that as soon as the body spray comes back in stock, I am definitely ordering it. Okay, and at number 4 is the Persona Cosmetics 24-hour waterproof eye pencils. I do not believe these are a new product, but they were just recently sent to me as a PR package. And if I'm remembering correctly, the note in the PR package said that they were sold out for a really, really long time, and they've just recently come back into stock. Here's a little demo of when I applied this eyeliner this morning. I used the black shade, and as you can see here, all I have to do with this pencil is put just a little bit on the outer corners. Basically, I'm just smudging very haphazardly a little bit of the pencil on the outer corner of my eye, and then I take a very small angled eyeliner brush, and I am able to blend out that little smudge of liner to create a beautiful, soft, smoked out wing. Of course, you don't have to do a wing. You can wear your eyeliner however you'd like, but I personally like to do a little bit of a wing to lift the outer corners of my eyes. And I just cannot believe how long wearing this pencil is, being that it's also so creamy. In the past, whenever I have tried a pencil like this, The creaminess made it so it just moved around. It didn't stay in place. And I have extremely oily eyelids. So I am someone who always wears an eyeshadow primer on my upper lids and also along my lower lids. And even using an eyeshadow primer, I often have eyeliner smudging. So I am extremely grateful that Persona sent these over. I've been impressed with so many of their products. Sona, the creator of the brand, is a makeup artist herself, so she definitely knew what she was doing when creating her brand. She made everything really performance driven and really high quality, so I highly recommend these eyeliner pencils. In at number 3 is a mascara. I very, very rarely rave about mascaras, and that's because most of the time they are a huge letdown, whether they are a drugstore mascara or a high-end mascara. I just so rarely find one that does exactly what it says. And in the past, when I have found a mascara that really wowed me, they've been pretty expensive. So to discover this Tower 28 Make Waves mascara, I could not put it in this video. I've said many times in other videos where I've talked about mascara that I typically do not like this type of applicator. The little spiky plastic bristles. I prefer more of an old school, what used to be called teddy bear kind of brush, but this mascara has changed my mind. Even though in this footage, you might not think that my lashes look that much better, and you might not be really wowed by these results, but I am, because I know what my lashes look like without any mascara. They are short, they are fine, they are blonde, and this mascara makes my lashes look better than 99.9% of the other mascaras I've ever tried. And it doesn't pull out the curl. I am one of those people that 100% has to curl my lashes every time I apply mascara. And sadly, a lot of mascaras just pull that curl right out. This one does not. It is so, so good. I feel like a lot of times when we are wowed by a mascara, we are looking at someone who already had pretty good lashes to begin with. Maybe they've been using a lash serum, or maybe they just have naturally really nice lashes. And then they go and put a mascara on and we're all like, ooh, oh my gosh, her lashes look fake. That's amazing. They very, very rarely show before and afters of someone like me. So again, my before and after might not make you gasp or anything, but please trust me when I say that the hype on this one is real. It's not a cheap mascara, but it's not as pricey as, say, Chanel or Armani or YSL, and it's a clean formula. Product favorite number 2 is this cream highlighter from Rose Inc. This is the Rose Inc. Solar Radiance Hydrating Cream Highlighter. I have it in the shade Brilliant. It also comes in 4 other shades. I believe it was beauty influencer Chloe Morello that influenced me to try this product. But I would say within 2 minutes of her applying this product, I went over to the Sephora app, searched it, added it to my cart. When it came a couple of days later, it was love at first use. This is one of the best cream highlighters I have ever used, if not the best. Now, I really, really do like the Say Beauty Glowy Gel highlighter, but with that one, you have to pump it out. And I always feel like I have to be so careful when I'm pumping in order to not get too much to come out and I end up wasting it. I love, first of all, that this is refillable and just how easy it is to use. I just put my finger in there, tap it on the tops of my cheekbones, and look at how beautiful this glow is. At least I think it is absolutely stunning, and it lasts all day. It does not emphasize my texture, which you know is a big deal to me. I have very, very large pores in this area. I think it's great that the packaging has a mirror here. I will definitely be trying more products from this brand, so if you have any recommendations for me, please leave them in the comments. All right, in at my number 1 favorite spot is a product that I have spoken about in at least one other video this month. These are cream blushes from the brand Half Caked. I discovered this on Amazon. These are called Candy Paints, and they are the best cream blushes I've ever used. Well, they're in the top 5, let's just say that. I started with one shade. I think in the video that I demoed, I showed, which one? Disco Lemonade. I love that one so much, I ordered 2 more, Millions of Peaches and 4 a.m. I love them all. Look at how pigmented these blushes are. Now I know not everyone likes a cutesy heart packaging, but I don't mind it. These are only $9.99 on Amazon, and most of the shades are eligible for Amazon Prime. I myself just ordered the shade Dollhouse, which looks like a bright pink. If you are looking for an affordable, long-wearing cream blush, please do yourself a favor and check out these from Half Caked. Okay, before I move on to my bottom 5, I do want to address one thing. Some of you might be wondering why the Haus Labs foundation wasn't in my top 5 after I went and raved about it in not 1, but 2 videos in September. Well, first of all, being that I did dedicate pretty much 2 full videos to the foundation, I think you can easily deduce that it definitely is one of my top products of the month. So that's the first reason I didn't include it in this particular video. The second reason is because something a little frustrating, well, actually I don't really know the right adjective to use here. Something transpired after I posted those 2 videos. One of the creators, actually the creator I was referring to in my follow-up video, her name is Ann P. I think she went and changed her name to Makeup by Mature Skin. She originally really liked that foundation and posted a TikTok about how much she loved it, her first impressions. But then what happened is the more she used it, she decided she did not like it at all. She lives in Florida, she has more oily skin, it's very humid in Florida. She just did not have a good experience with the foundation. But then Haus Labs saw her original TikTok where she raved about the foundation, so they asked her if they could use her video in their promotion for the foundation. And Anne said, no, actually, I ended up not liking the product, so please do not use my content in your advertisements. They did not listen. They went ahead and used her original video, not her follow-up video where she said she didn't like it, her original first impression video. They went ahead and were showing it on their Instagram story. Anne found out about this and she was naturally very upset because a lot of brands do this. They will take our videos, footage from our videos, sometimes when we're not even talking about their product, and use it in their advertisements, making it sound like we are raving about that product. I have had people email me asking about this Faux Era foundation, and do I really love it that much? Would I recommend it? And my first thought was, I've never even heard of that foundation. And then one of my followers sent me a video of an ad they were running where I'm not even talking about their foundation. It's actually another brand's foundation that I'm raving about, and they are presenting it as if I'm talking about theirs. And not all of us have the time or the money to go after these people. So what I'm trying to get at is that what happened between Haus Labs and Ann P really put a bad taste in my mouth towards the brand. I do still really like the foundation, but I'm not gonna lie. It was really disappointing to see Haus Labs ignore Anne telling them that she did not want them to use her video, and they went ahead and used it anyway. Okay, time to move on to the bottom 5. Now these aren't going to be in any particular order. I just didn't have really good luck with any of them. I'll start with the 2 that you may have just seen in my most recent testing hot new makeup. First is the IRL Filter Foundation from Revolution. This looks beautiful when it's first applied. At least on me, it did. I really liked how my skin looked. The initial application really reminded me of an Estee Lauder Double Wear or MAC Studio Fix Fluid, which are my 2 favorites when I'm looking for that really full, flawless, long-wearing coverage. But my thoughts on this foundation went downhill pretty quickly after using it. I would say within the first 2 hours, it really oxidized. And let me just add, I really struggled to find the correct shade in this product. I used F8. When I first saw the display for this product at Ulta, they did have testers out, and I went to, I think, the 4th or 5th shade down from the lightest, which is usually where I fall, and they were all so light. So I jumped to, I think, 7 or 8, and it was a huge jump in darkness from the lighter shades to the 7, 8, or maybe it was even 6, 7, 8. I don't remember exactly, but what I do remember was thinking, what is going on with these swatches? What is going on with these shades? They just don't seem like they're in any sort of realistic gradient. So aside from struggling to find the correct shade, it did oxidize on me. And I felt like after a couple of hours, it was emphasizing texture more than any foundation I've tried recently. I looked in the mirror, I took footage with my iPhone, and it just did not look good. It disappeared in certain areas. It looked splotchy. I sort of had that orange peel appearance right through here. It was just a no-go. And also in that video, I tried one of the new longwear lipsticks from Stila. I feel like I should just give up on longwear lipsticks because even if I find one that isn't real drying, like this one, I didn't feel like it was drying on my lips, but it wasn't very easy to apply. Again, if you saw my testing hot new makeup video, you saw it in real time. I just struggled to get this to smoothly apply to my lips. It just sort of tugged its way along. And I don't like that. When I apply a lip product, I want it to just sort of glide on. The new longwear Dior that I've spoken about in another video, that one goes on very smoothly. However, it looks and feels very drying. So if Dior and Stila could just get together and make a smooth, long-wearing, non-drying formula, or heck, if anyone can do it, please get on that because these are getting to be very disappointing. Okay, the next 2 of my bottom 5 are more lip products. This is the Haus Labs Atomic Shake Lip Lacquer. I picked this up the day I purchased the foundation and the powder. It just looked really pretty. The color looks like it would be just this really pretty sort of rosy pink. And unfortunately, the Sephora I was shopping in did not have any of the Haus Labs testers out. They had the products, but it appeared that they were in the finishing stages of setting up the Haus Labs area within the store. So they didn't have the testers out. I went by the appearance of the shade on the box, which I know is wrong. You should really never do that. And this was just horrible on me. It turns into this really horrible purple shade. It's shiny when it goes on, and then it does stain the lips, but it stained my lips this just horrible purple color, and it felt weird and it wore off weird. I just did not like anything about this product. I don't even want to put it on again because it actually wasn't that easy to get off. It does stain, it just doesn't stain evenly. If you're looking for a good, in my opinion, lip stain or lip ink, there are several on Amazon that are a lot less expensive and a lot better. Next up is the Pout to Get Real lip pencil from Give. I just do not have good luck with this brand. I do like the brow pencil, but I did not like the eyeshadows. I didn't love the gloss I purchased. And this lip liner, I get that she was trying to be different with this sort of design of the applicator, but it's just awkward for me personally to use. I have always said that I prefer, and this is just personal preference, I prefer a lip pencil that you sharpen. So I've really been loving the ones from Makeup by Mario. And I thought the shape of the Patrick Ta lip liners were a little strange. I didn't love that shape either, but this is even worse. This is very, very slim and angled, and I can sort of see what they were trying to do with this because it is called an overlining pencil. So it does work good for this area right here, and maybe it's just me, but I really struggled to line my upper lips with this. Maybe it's just because of years and years of lining with pencils that don't look like this, and I just need to get used to it, but that's why I'm not calling it a fail. I'm just putting it in my bottom 5 because some of you might absolutely love it. Okay, I am down to the final product in my bottom 5. It's actually 2 products. These are the Illis Formula shampoo and conditioner. I decided to give these a try, even though I am pretty much a devoted Olaplex 4 and 5 user. I was researching the best shampoos for gray hair because I've noticed that the more gray I've gotten, the more wiry my hair has become, the drier it has become. Yes, I clearly color my hair, but I decided that since I am a beauty reviewer and a large portion of my audience most likely has gray hair as well, or at least some gray hair, I thought I would test out the shampoo and conditioner that in my research I read was one of the best for graying hair. It is not a cheap shampoo and conditioner by any means. It is even more expensive than my Olaplex. So on the back of the bottle it says, "My signature shampoo was created by selecting the most exclusive, sustainably sourced, high-performing antioxidant-rich ingredients to work for all hair types. It immediately detangles and repairs and protects hair while providing manageability and a luscious, silky texture." And the name of the woman who created this product is Wendy Illis. I love the way these smell. They smell incredible, but I do not like the packaging. I find it really, really difficult to get the conditioner out. The shampoo I have a really easy time getting out, but the conditioner, oh my goodness, I'm in the shower and I'm like squeezing as hard as I can, and I feel like I need to use both hands, but I can't because I need a hand to catch the conditioner. I feel like I need to use a lot of this pretty expensive conditioner to coat my hair the way I like to. I know I could use less. I have tried using less, but it just doesn't detangle my hair enough. It just doesn't work for me. These just do not work for me. You know how sometimes you try a new shampoo and conditioner and then you blow dry your hair and it just looks amazing, and then sometimes the opposite happens. You blow dry your hair and it doesn't look so great. But because I spent so much money on these and they are supposed to be so good, I gave them a couple more chances and I'm just not blown away. I don't think they're bad. They don't make my hair look bad, but my other shampoos and conditioners that you've heard me talk about are better for my hair. And everyone's hair is different. I'm not saying that you should not try these products if you have been wanting to. I'm just letting you know that my personal experience wasn't amazing. So these are definitely in my bottom 5 of the month. That'll do it for my top 5, bottom 5 products I tried in the month of September, aka my monthly beauty favorites and sort of fails. Please let me know in the comments if you liked this format or if you'd like me to go back to my usual end of the month favorites and fails video. I always love to hear feedback from my viewers. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I post new content at least twice per week. You can also find more fun content from me over on Instagram and on TikTok. The username is the same, Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.